Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rodri. Nico Williams. And that interception was most necessary. Victory now would mean so much. Pellegrini. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries a header! He will be livid with himself. Alex Grimaldo. It's Pedri. Alex Grimaldo. Alex Grimaldo. Yamal. Now Fabian Ruiz. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. DiMarco takes control of it and he's on the move. Gets his pass away. Pedri. Yamal. Here's Rodri. No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough.
Raspadori! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Italy take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Alex Grimaldo. That is a brilliant interception.
The attendance for this
DiMarco.
match was 71,550.
Looking for options for movement. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Darmian. Di Lorenzo. Looking for the run. Pellegrini. Nice bit of trickery. And the cross comes in. That's a decent clearance. And that's been intercepted. Morata. Out to the left it goes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Di Lorenzo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Interesting ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. DiMarco.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Morata. And the shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute.
Might want to be
time.
careful there.
And that's been won straight back. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Well, after all of that, Jim,
Unlucky
what are you
lads.
thinking?
Well,
Let's
they were
hope for
posed
better
with
luck
problems
next
in...
Spain have just one thing on their minds, and that is to ensure that that coveted place in the knockout stages is theirs after 90 minutes. They have the luxury of knowing that it is in their own hands. 3 points would be plenty to see them through. The look on the faces of the players is nothing but utterly focused. They know what they have to do. A big performance now will count. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This fella, Morata, can be a streaky scorer, but his qualities when played as a target man or leading a counter-attack are...
Decent hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Opts for safety. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well seen, saw that coming. And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Pedri, Rodri, and Carvajal. And it's Morata. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Lenormand. Pedri. Played out to the right. They've managed to get it away. Pau Torres. Lenormand. Pau Torres. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Passing nice and neat. Well, the counter could be on here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams. And that's been intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're into the last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. That's a good run down the left. Fabian Ruiz.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The attendance
Nico
for this
Williams.
match was 70,987.
Now it's Morata. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ah, now can they counter? And it's Morata. Williams. That's good running with the ball. And he was alert to it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary. Shifted upfield. That is good alertness. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Spain have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. Spain are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Morata. And that has been knocked clear. Backward it goes. Williams. There's the shot! That's it. They are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign...
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely
Hello, everybody,
glorious
and
weather
welcome
here
to
as we
today's
welcome you
match.
to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. Great chance! And it's a goal! The ideal start! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Wang Hee-chan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Van Dijk. Nelson Semedo. Semedo powering forward here. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that is a nice touch. Van Dijk. Rice. Now he's off and running. He was under real pressure there. Hwang Hee-chan. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hwang Hee-chan. He's in here! Big header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Davis gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely spread. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Aït-Nouri. And it's Lamina.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rice. It's Van Dijk. Pedri. To Barella. Rice. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again. Rice.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Foot in. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Lamina. Matheus Cunha. Nelson Semedo. Davis. Forward it goes.
There will be
Spread
1
out to the
minute
left.
Time.
Barella. And that's played in low. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Wolverhampton can start a counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. And they can counter here. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Lemina. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Matheus Cunha.
The attendance
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
70,987.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Mbappe. Oh, what a ball!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rice to Barella. Rice and Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. They want to be quick to recover this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And out to safety. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 27. Number 10. Mbappe. Number 9. Number 16. Number
That's a
2,
smashing touch to get him away.
David.
Tell.
Coming on the field.
Tell!
Number 17.
So
Number
close to
22,
drawing level.
number
Well, the lead may be
39,
fragile, but the
number
keeper was
13,
focused and strong.
Number 12.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Wolverhampton can counter promptly here. Lemina. And Pablo Sarabia. And it's Lemina.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Matheus Cunha. Rice. Tell. So that's it. It is all over. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven.
Hello,
It doesn't get a whole
everybody,
lot
and
better than
welcome to
this. The
today's
conditions
match.
utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a hits one! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 3 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Iwobi. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Jimenez. Adama Traore. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
After 8 minutes
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Fulham grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Aim forwards. Barella. Drilled in low. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tete. Adama Traore. And it's Iwobi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the finish! And it's in! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
goal! After 21 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Liverpool take the lead. Robinson. Fulham looking to pass their way through. That's a throw. Adama Traore. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. De Ligt for Rice. Alexander-Arnold for Rice. Pedri. And it's Davis. He's in here! And the flag has stayed down. João Palhinha to Adama Traore. Now it's Iwobi. And it's Adama Traore. And it's Iwobi. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Adama Traore driving forwards. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Van Dijk looks to the other side. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rice. Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Nice control. Mbappe. Reed. And Joao Palhinha. And it's Adama Traore.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. And it's Davis. Barella in acres of space out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Barella. Mbappe. Kane. Pedri. Click on the roll. And De Ligt. And it's Davis. Lee Kang-in. To Barella. Rice. Out of play for a throw. Lovely bit of skill. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's there to get rid. Mbappe. Wilson.
The attendance for this match
Raul.
was 71,550.
Now it's Jimenez. And Robinson. Iwobi. Now Reed. Joao Palhinha. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Pedri. That has not gone well. Ream. And Bassi. Joao Palhinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Adama Traore. Can he get away here?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Barella. Mbappe. And it's Davis.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Iwobi, and that's been intercepted. Wilson. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Mbappe, played out to the right, showing good feet. And time is up. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Eze. Threads one in. Oh, it's played into the area. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mitchell.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Now Mbappe. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. So what can they make of this?
Munoz.
Can he get it through?
And he cuts out the supply.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. Mitchell.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the right.
Munoz really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that has been knocked clear. Rice. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Van Dijk. Oh, good spread. Now he's off and running. It's Pedri. Mitchell. And now the breakaway. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. No mess. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
No way through, so back it comes. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Pedri. Yamal. Barella. That has been slung wide.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Eze. And they're quick to press. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's in a good... Yamal! And that's caused a worry or two. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
Barella with the foul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Liverpool are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Eze. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Substitution.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Liverpool clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Barella has given away a free kick. Eze. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So that's got things underway.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between...
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. There's one division, the movement ahead. How about the that pass? Ideal.
Everton have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
De Ligt. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Pedri. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Onana. And Branthwaite. And it's Coleman. Coleman to Idrissa Gueye. Branthwaite. That has been slung wide. Lobbed in behind.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Driving on and making good progress. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ashley Young. Forward it goes. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. Davis with the clearance. And he's there to clear it.
And he cuts out the supply.
Bruno Guimaraes. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And De Ligt. Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. Barella. Garner did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Tarkowski. And it's Gueye. Coleman. And it's Tarkowski.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Davis looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lee Kang-in. And it's half-time here. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. That gets things going for the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Very nicely done. McNeil. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Number 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And that interception was most necessary. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's McNeil. De Ligt.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
306.
It's Davis. Foot in.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Idrissa Gueye. Coming on the field is
Davis.
Number 21, Andre
Van Dijk.
Gomes.
And De Ligt. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Van Dijk. De Ligt. And Alexander-Arnold. Davis. Barella. Stood up well to him there. Coleman, and it's played forward, and no, that was never going to make it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bruno Guimaraes. That's Lee Kang-in.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And the shot! It's in! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Everton have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. McNeil. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rice.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. So that's it, it is all over. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended.